Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Akoyi and I'm so excited to have you here. Have you ever had issues that defined you, something that has hindered you and sapped your life of strength? You've gone through this thing over time that you're tired. You've gotten to a point in your life that you just give up on it. You give up on God. You give up on the situation. You are in a season in your life that you feel that if he's dead, let me die, because you've tried everything. You've spent your money. You've spent everything that you have, but you are not gaining results. Rather than your situation to get better, is growing worse. This brings me to the story of this woman in the Bible, the woman with the issue of blood that bled for 12 years. In her time now, I don't know what we'll call what she went through or the diagnosis of her disease. Is it PCOS? Is it ovarian cyst? Is it ovarian cancer? But all we knew that this woman bled for 12 years. Imagine somebody bleeding non-stop for 12 years. For her to have even stayed alive is to show you how much she has spent on doctors. And the Bible recorded that she went from one doctor to the other. Instead of her situation to feel better, it grew worse. Till tomorrow, we do not know the name of this woman. All we knew, what defined this woman, was the circumstances she was going through. This woman did not only go through physical pain. She did not only, her finances was not only drained. She went through emotional pain. She went through what we call stigmatization. She was even casted out from the church. She was casted out from the synagogue, a place where she's supposed to even find solace, a place where she's supposed to find support. She was casted out because in those days, when you go through sicknesses or diseases like that, you are termed unclean. So you are not supposed to be around where people are. You are not supposed to be around family. You are not supposed to be around humans. You are just supposed to be on your own. See, there was no phone then that you can say that you want to send her a message or you want to cheer her on. No, she had to be on her own, away from family, away from friends, away from people that loved her. Perhaps you have an habit or addiction that has stolen your identity. There are times that, this thing just take away who you have from you. You are now living based on your circumstance. You are living life based on that thing that you are going through. I don't know who you are, or you are in a situation that have damaged your relationship with friends because you don't want people, because of fear of being stigmatized, because of fear of being bullied. It has damaged your relationship with people. You just want to be left alone. You don't want to pick their calls. You don't want to listen to them. You don't want to do anything. Or perhaps you're in a situation that has wounded your family. You cannot imagine the kind of pain your family go through when they see you in this state. You are wounded. You are bitter, or you are feeling so bad as a parent seeing your child go through pain. You are feeling so bad as a husband, as a wife, seeing your spouse go through this pain. Or perhaps this thing has even crushed your finances, just like this woman. The Bible said she had spent all she had on doctors, yet nothing. Your finances is strained. You cannot even be that father that you want to be for your children because you have spent all you have. You cannot be that mother that you want to be for your children, for your family. You cannot be that husband. You cannot be that wife because your finances is strained due to one issue or the other. Or your hope has even been crushed, and your desires and aspirations, you cannot even dream again because you do not know how it will play out tomorrow. You do not know how your life will be the next minute. You do not know, maybe you are going to land in the hospital. You do not know, or maybe you are going to run into debt again. Just maybe you feel powerless. You feel powerless in your home. You feel powerless in your life. You feel powerless over things that you usually have control over before. But because of one thing, because of one situation that happened to you, you have lost your power to this thing. Today, I just want to encourage you with the story of this woman with the issue of blood. The Bible said this woman has suffered for 12 years. She has suffered. Whatever you can think of suffering, this woman has gone through it. But one day she heard that a man was in town. The Bible said on the other side, Jesus was there with this crowd. We know when it comes to Jesus, there has to be crowd because the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. People have heard of how powerful this man is. They've seen him do miracles. They've seen him, turn water to wine. They've seen him feed 5,000 with little bread and little fish. So they know that this man had power to heal. So because of that, people were pressing on him. People wanted healing. This woman heard that Jesus was passing. I do not want us to forget that the Lord did not allow her to be where people are. This woman got to a point in her life that she said, if only She just had this, little faith. This little faith that drew her to Jesus. I know that she has tried all she had, but she wanted to try Jesus. You might be in that state that you're saying, Faith, I have tried all I can. I know that you have tried, but can you just draw strength from the story of this woman and just crawl towards Jesus? She went beyond her fear, her pain. She went beyond the danger of what might happen to her if she gets caught. She went beyond the repercussion of what might happen to her if she gets seen among people, and crawled her way to Jesus in the midst of that crowd. See, it is time to want it enough to pay the price. It is that time that you have to get up from self-pity and just do all you can to crawl to Jesus. I'm encouraging you today to get up, to want it so badly, to want that miracle so badly, to want that healing so badly, to want your family to be together so badly that you crawl your way to Jesus. It is that time that you have to get up and take your frustration to Jesus. It is that time that you have to get up and take your weakness to Jesus. This woman did everything in her power and crawled her way to Jesus. The Bible said when she touched Jesus, Jesus felt it. Jesus felt that little faith. Jesus felt the little faith of this woman. Jesus felt it and Jesus stayed. There was something that made Jesus stay. There was this faith. There was this determination. There was this wanting it enough to pay the price that made Jesus stay. People have been touching Jesus, but it didn't make Jesus stay. People have been thronging on him, but it didn't make Jesus stay. But there was this woman that just touched Jesus. This woman that has been casted away, that went, over and beyond, and said, I'm going to touch Jesus. She got to that point that she felt that if I die, I die. If I perish, I perish. But I would rather die trying than die not doing anything about my situation. She touched Jesus. Jesus stayed. And Jesus said, somebody touched me. The disciples were like, people have been touching you. How will you say somebody touched you? All these ones that are touching you, are they not human beings? And he said, no. Power left me. This touch, the touch of this woman brought out power from Jesus. The touch of this woman brought out something from Jesus, and Jesus stayed. Today, I want to encourage you to crawl your way and touch Jesus. I know that you have stopped reading your Bible because you have tried it and it's not working. I know that you have stopped praying. I know that you have stopped trusting. Just maybe you have stopped hoping. But today, I want to join my faith with your own, with that little faith, and I want you to crawl to Jesus. I want you to go back to the Word. I want you to go back to your place of prayer, to your place of relationship, to your place of intimacy, and touch Jesus, because Jesus is ready to give you a listening ear. Yes, He's ready today, right now, to give you a listening ear. If only you can just use that faith to crawl to Him and touch Him. Jesus said, daughter. Jesus gave this woman closure. This woman that has gone through abandonment, this woman that has been casted away, no families, no friends, no church members, no community, nothing. Somebody called her daughter. This woman found closure in meeting Jesus. Jesus is ready to give you closure today. If only you can just crawl your way to Him. He's ready to give you closure. And Jesus sent this woman away with His peace. There is a peace that God can give, that in the midst of storm, you are not bothered. Jesus did not only give her, solace. Jesus sent her away with His peace. And today, the Lord is saying that He wants to give you His peace. The Lord is saying, if only you can just decide in your heart, if only you can say that, at this point, I'm not trying physical things again. I want to go back to Jesus. If only you can just try again. I am joining my faith with your faith and crawl together. Let us touch the hem of Jesus' garment. I encourage you today to crawl your way to Jesus. I know you are tired. I know you are weak, but can you just crawl your way to Jesus as we join our faith together to make Jesus stay, to draw power from Jesus? Jesus is waiting for you. He's longing for you. He's longing for you to come and touch Him. He wants to give you closure, and He wants to send you with His peace. He wants to give you His peace. And I trust that you find courage and strength today to touch Jesus, to touch the hem of His garment.